Can we grab you for a second?
Sorry about that. Sorry, everybody.
So what was the magic formula today? What produced that big throw?
Yeah, you know, I've just been training really well. I knew it was coming. I told my coach, like, it's happening, and we were just ready. And I think it all kind of, the end of the season, it all kind of just came. The technique was right, and the mood was right, the crowd was right, everything was perfect. Hayward magic, you know what I mean?
It's been kind of like a bit of an up and down season. What's been the difference between the good days and the bad days for you?
Yeah, you know, I've had like a lot of bad timed like illness or bad timed like injury. It's just been really like up and down, but I think having like a really good team around me has really helped me. My coach, my fiance, like everything's just been amazing, and I've been able to go through those low times and have support. So I was able to get out of them and kind of get it going just in time for Budapest and you know, this. So it's amazing.
Going into Olympic year, obviously, confidence is pretty high.
Yeah.
What are you most looking to improve between now and Paris?
Yeah, you know, I think I could get a lot further throws going. I think the technique that I think I could have got a bigger one today, but it's just like, you know, after I threw a PB, an American record, I kind of got a little excited, and I may have lost it a little bit. But I think I have a lot bigger throws in me, especially for next year, and I think I have a lot more big throws that are going to be coming next year, next season, and people are going to see that, and I think I'll get the technique right when it counts.
What do you take from being so good at Budapest and so good here, you know, relatively late in the summer?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I had injury at the beginning of the season, so like I kind of knew that there was some like bumps in the road happening, but yeah, I think I really had about 4 to 6 weeks where I just like buckled down and I focused and I really pinpointed where I wanted to be and when I wanted to throw far, and I canceled all my meets leading into Budapest and just focused on my technique, and that's all I did, and I trusted my coach and I trusted the process, and I think it resulted in what's happening now, which is my confidence is kind of back and my far throws are back.
What was the nature of your injury?
I had like an oblique injury in my rib, which is really hard when you're a rotational shot putter. Common and hard to deal with.
Did you talked about making technique changes at USA, as you said you were almost kind of willing to sacrifice something this season. Could you describe what those technique changes were?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely a lot more dynamic. There's a lot more movement, and I have to like kind of find the different places in my throw to hold my arm, my left arm, and really use it at the right times. It's hard to get the timing right. I've almost got it kind of down, but yeah, we've made a few changes, and then I shifted in the back as well, so I'm off center.
Like, how far along would you say the change is in percentage terms to where you want to be?
Probably like 65, 70. I'm still not very consistent with it, but I found like I kind of found a part of it that I can be consistent in, and that's where these better meets have been coming from. But I haven't quite got it to where I'm confident enough to be at like full speed. I feel like in meets I'm a bit slower and a bit more cautious, whereas in training I'm throwing really far, but I feel more comfortable just kind of like really hitting the speed and hitting the.
Do you feel over the break it might kind of imprint into your brain and your body? And
yeah, it's all reps. It's all reps. So as long as I just need to get the reps in and rep it, and then the confidence comes, and then I can do it in competition.
You said that, you know, leading up through training, you knew you were ready for, you know, to go far and hit the American record. When you actually step in the ring, right, what's kind of going through your mind? Do you have pressure? It's like, I'm feeling good, so I have to hit it. Or do you feel kind of relaxed?
I think that's something I'm like really proud of that I've gotten like kind of down, is I think I can really take like the adrenaline and the pressure and kind of like put it in like a little ball and then throw it out. I used to kind of struggle with it, but now I think I'm a lot better at that. And I think for this meet, for instance, I could feel like nervousness, and I was really nervous because I knew I had a big throw, so I was like, but I've gotten really good at just like harnessing that and then putting it into the ball instead of like letting it mess up my technique. And I think that's kind of like why I threw really good today, is because I could feel the like, I was like, ooh, I could throw far, like it needs to happen, you know, and I took that and I did it instead of like being scared of it, you know.
How's the wedding planning going?
It's a lot. Now it's going to be like full speed ahead, isn't it?
I was going to say, I mean, do you look at, you know, value, I think it's 2011, 21, 24, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you look towards a mark like that? Like, okay, I'm getting towards that.
Yeah, like I really thought I could throw 21 today. I've thrown 21 quite a few times, like in training or like in Budapest warm-ups out of the stadium in Budapest. I threw 21, and I've thrown it in training here and there. It's just like it's kind of like that thing where you go, oh, I see it can happen, but I'm not quite in my technical flow yet to get it. But it's definitely like I see it, and I'm like, I can do that, and so like I'm ready for it. I just need to get the technique down, and I'll do it.
When you had that monstrous throw, how did it feel?
Like the throw itself.
Yes, the throw.
Honestly, it came out of my hand a little bit, which is why I thought I could throw further. But like, I just remember thinking like I did 3 of the things that my coach asked me. And so like when I turned back around, I was like, that must be big. Like I was like, that felt good. Like it must be good. And then it landed, but like the thing with Hayward, the thing with the sectors, you can't really tell right away. So I was like, okay, it's over 20, but I was thinking like 20-30, 20-40, but I was like, it was good. That's good. That's really good still. And then when I saw it, that's why I kind of was hooting and hollering and screaming, because the minute that number came up, I was like, what? Like, no way. Like, but yeah, it was amazing. I felt good. Not the best though.
Really great job out there.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.